Join me today as I decorate my Recollections Planner for the week of July 17th through the 23rd with this gorgeous printable kit. Stay tuned and see how it all came together. Alright, so we'll start like we always do, and that's by looking at last week's spread, the spread we planned last week on camera. It's currently Friday afternoon, and I have loved this. I love blue and yellow. And with the green thrown in, it's just so pretty. The lemons are so, I don't know, vibrant and just happy. This one just makes me smile. But it's time to move on to the 17th through the 23rd. This is my Recollections Planner, in case I forgot to mention. And I have this gorgeous kit. I believe it was called Enchanted Rose, but the name of the kit will be in the title of the video, so you can check there. It's from a shop called I Love My Planner Shop on Etsy. And this was on sale for $1.99. It's a 3-page kit. That's an awesome deal. Beautiful full boxes. Check boxes, I love these, and those are so gorgeous. Couple little ones, some half boxes there. Headers, hydrate stickers, some like appointment type labels, different things there. Couple of meal stickers, weekly sticker, daily habits, more little stickers there. I think I am going to need to bring in some half boxes out of my collections. I'll have to go find those. We've got short check boxes, a gorgeous weekend banner. You guys know if you've watched my videos, I love weekend banners that are different. Date covers, bottom washi, just gorgeous. I love this. So I am going to turn the camera off. I'm going to cut out what I need. I think I will track down just a few more half boxes because it looks like we have 4. So I need 3 more half boxes, but that's easy. I've got a bunch of those in my collection. When I come back, we'll start planning, and I'm going to cut out everything that goes from the center section up. Alright, I think I have everything cut out. I think I'm going to start with the date covers. I did do the whiteout off camera because it's really not entertaining to watch me do whiteout. I usually struggle quite a bit. So hopefully I can get these down without taking all day. There's a little dotted line, not sure if the camera's picking that up, but I like to line up my dates with that dotted line, and I always or almost always write the dates on the date covers or stick on stickers if there are those provided before I even cut them off the sheet of paper. And this time I decided it would be kind of fun to do green, and I just have this Big Crystal, which I don't think is a gel pen. I think it's just a ballpoint pen, but they come in all different really pretty colors. And this, I used the green one for this. I thought it was kind of pretty, a little different. Not quite as harsh as a black ink up there. I tried out a couple of pinks, but all my pink pens were way too like neon hot pink to go with this kit. I didn't think it was a good match. So let's get these all the way across, and I love this kit. It's going to be really pretty, and it does go, if any of the greens on the page show through, the kit blends in with them very nicely. There's so many greens in the kit, and I did draw lines up this week even with the ends of the headers where I'm going to put stickers. Hopefully it'll make lining up straight a little easier and quicker for me, because sometimes that takes a long time, it seems like. One more. Oh, come on. Human. This Recollections Planner is what I would consider my main planner. It's the first thing I check every morning. So it has a little of everything in it. Now, weekend banner. did I cut this in such a way? Yes, I did. So I will not need to have, I'm going to put down the to-do header on Friday though, just in case this overlaps just a tiny bit, because I'm not sure. It might. Come on. A little bit that way. I left a little extra white past the little banner pieces there. Now I did the see. We'll go on and wait till we get to that. After I get these headers down, I like these headers because they're chunkier than the lines, so it's a little easier to cover up the green under them. They're a little bigger, and I prefer that personally. Let's see, I'm going to put my Pinch Me note to the side. I don't want to forget to put that on my to-do list, because Pinch Me Tuesday is this week. If you haven't signed up for Pinch Me, be sure and do so. It's a fun, kind of a subscription box, but it's completely free. All you have to do is write reviews on the products you get. I hopefully will get a box soon, and I'll have time to record an opening on it. You get really fun stuff, and you get to pick it to some degree. You get to go in and accept things for your box. All right, now I am going to figure out how I want to do this. Let's see, I think I'm going to do those like that. And then I'll put a pink one and green ones in. And then I'll have one green one left. I like to start with these boxes because I find if I start with the check boxes in the middle of the page, then put the headers above them, I spend less time resetting my headers to the right spots. I used to put the headers down on this row first and then do the check boxes, and then I always ended up having to straighten my headers. Now, you may be confused if you haven't watched my plan with me before, because I have to do headers up here and I have check boxes down here. That is because, let me get this peeled off. I am going to be putting 3 heart checklists on the top under the to-do headers. On this row, I'll get this side of the page done, then I'll probably finish this side off camera. On this, there we go. I put my today header, and I can put it right at the top. Then I put half boxes, and I did have to bring in some half boxes. I had to bring in 3 pink ones. And let's see, I had to bring in some rounded cornered ones. I had one glitter header, or glitter half box that went pretty well. And then I had rounded ones that went, I didn't have any more squared ones, but I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to put the green ones on these days. So I am going to turn the camera off, and when I get this part all done, I'll come back, we'll put down the checklists, and we'll start on the bottom. Alright, so I've got those all down, and I've got everything, I think everything cut out for down there. So now we are going to put down my little check flags at the top. So I don't think I've covered this plan with me, but what I use the top little short checklist for is for my blogs and YouTube, because I have multiple blog and YouTube that I do on a daily basis. So those get done. I put those, just the top things, that way I remember the important stuff. And sometimes I put some of my artwork or some of my other commitments that I have that are that type, in that part of my world. the middle section, that checklist, is more household and personal to-dos. And then this box in the middle, oh, my chair's creaking. The little half box in the middle is just either something about the day, or if I don't have anything about the day, sometimes I'll just put deco in it. But I like to have that option to be able to record something about my day. Maybe it was really hot, or maybe I was sick, or maybe whatever. Maybe it was an errand day. It does, something about the day. But like I said, these then are the household or personal to-dos. All right. Oh, this chair is really, I'm not sure if you're hearing the chair on the video or not. This is not I've just moved my filming into this desk, so different chair and everything. Now let's figure out which boxes go where. I'm going to use the Love Yourself in the top corner. I'm going to start by just laying these out and see where I end up. Put my pin up here where I don't lose it. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay. What have we got? All right, so I think that looks fairly balanced, so I think we'll do this. I probably won't bore you by making you watch me put down every one of these full boxes, but you can kind of see how I'm starting here. I'm going to go, whoopsie, I'm going to not go that crooked, hopefully all the way across. Why is that up? Either I cut my box crooked, or I drew my line crooked, or something. I think I might have cut the top of the box a little on the crooked side. Well, there's another way to fix that. Maybe, if this will come up. There. Yeah, I think I like that better. This one is straighter. I'll get this side done, and then I will do the bottom washi and show you what else is going to go over here. Alright. Just stack these up so I can move my planner around. I have bottom washi to place, which is going to go here. And then I'll go ahead and put this on off camera, and then I'll put my hydrate stickers right down here. So I will get that, whoops, and then you can't even see I'll put my bottom washi down, and then I'll put my hydrate stickers like that, and when I get that done on both pages, I'll come back and we'll do the sidebar. Alrighty, I think I have this all planned out. Start with this decorative box, kind of the quote box in the kit. Now there's not a lot left. There's some left over. There's extra boxes. There's some functional deco. There's not a lot left over in this kit, so it's a really good sized kit, especially for the price. And all I pulled in was a few extra half boxes, and that's only because that's kind of a quirk of the way I plan. I like to have them. I had a weird issue downloading this this kit. It wouldn't let me print one page, and I contacted the owner of the shop, and she sent me the file with all the pages that would download just almost immediately. She was a joy to work with, so I really want to thank her for that, and she was wonderful to work with. No problems at all. Fixed my weird issue, and I don't even know why I had an issue. It was probably my internet being weird, but she took care of it for me. Alright, I'm going to overlap this one just a tiny bit, and on my sidebar I line up with this line that Recollections puts in the planner, and that way and it carries down to the side of this green in a straight line. That way I can go from both the top and the bottom, and I know everything is going to meet up wherever I meet. They're going to be lined up. How is this going to work? Am I going to have... I think it's going to be fine. Yep, I think it'll be fine. I don't normally put anything in between the box at the top and the habits tracker, but I thought I would this week. It'd take up a little more space. And I love the look of the headers for the sidebar kind of floating in the washi. So I got that idea from Holly of Holly Plans, and I just love the look, so whenever I can do that, I do. This one is going to go... First I'm going to trim off that white border I left on the bottom. The wide washi happened to be the same as the background on this box, but that's okay. I didn't want to put in all one color. I could have put in glitter, the glitter headers that were in or something, but I like having multiple colors over here. I didn't want it to get too pink. And I decided to just use the color of the thing above since I'm alternating kind of all the way down. Now for a header, this is going to be for my meals, and I am going to put just a header that says this week. There were meal little things in the kit, but I decided it would just be too much. I don't like a bunch of little things. I prefer just a little bit of stuff there. I don't like tons and tons of little things stacked up. And this little box at the bottom will be my little to clean. Oh, this chair is going to drive me nuts. It keeps squeaking. All right, so let's see. Let's fill in my habits. I'm going to use this for breakfast. Vitamin. Can't spell today. And plants, because I really need to keep watering the plants every day. I want to make sure I put Pinch Me in for Tuesday, because it comes on live at noon on the East Coast, but for me that's 9 a.m. so I gotta remember to check it right away. I do need to go to the post office on Monday because I skipped that today. And I'm going to go to Freddy's, and I don't know what else. I might return recycling, but I haven't decided. And I know that on Thursday I need to figure out my menu and list, because I'll go back to the grocery store on Friday probably. And other than that, I don't know. So that's the way the week looks at this point. I love this. This is so pretty. Whoa, I just smeared my ink. I hate that about that pen. I always forget that it smears. There is a little bit of kind of what I would call functional deco here, which I will probably put in as the week goes on. I'll see if I can clean that up with something before next week. But by the way, you can usually clean this up with a Q-tip and a little bit of rubbing alcohol, but I like to let the ink dry before I start to do that. So thank you for watching. Be sure and check my blog post. I'll have a link to the shop I got the kit from. Also linked in my description box and on my blog is a link to my new Facebook page. I'd love to have you come join us over there. I'd love to get us talking about planners and printer paper and what printers are good and what paper's good and what shops are your favorite printable shops. So come on over, like the page, and give me a shout out. Love to talk to you. Talk to you later. Bye.